Hello, Dominique. Hi. I have your JPEG over here, but I don't have your PSD because you didn't submit it. So you know what that means. If you don't get it in there, I can't grade it. Well, I can, but it's not going to be pretty. Um, so let's look at your work here. And I know you say you added a new background. And what do you think about this? Okay. First of all, I can comment. All I can comment on is what I'm seeing. Um, So I'll do that. So I can't, just as long as you understand, I can't comment on technical proficiency because there's nothing for me to look at without that PSD. As far as this goes, I don't think it's working. I don't think this file's working, and I want to tell you why. Um, there's a number of things here that are not working at all, and the least of which is the background, as well as the typography. The background is so busy, and you've added all these gears, and then you've got this type that's got this yellow around the type, and then this is yellow with the black around there, and then you've got this going this way and this going this way, and then Chris going this way, and then you've got the gears here and this really busy background. The last thing I'm looking at is the critter, or the creature. You want your viewer to look at your creature. First and foremost, he's the focal point, so you can't really drown out the importance or the higher visual hierarchy associated with your creature by adding all these other visual artifacts here. It kind of dilutes the effect. Okay, as far as the creature himself goes, we had this week. One of the things that we were looking for students to do is to add these different adjustment layers to the separate components of your creature. And thereby you can really adjust the tonal and the tonal values of each individual image separate the other images. And again, that's why we maintain this editability in Photoshop. So in other words, what I'm saying is I can create an adjustment layer and I can target only the computer, this laptop, and I can make it a levels adjustment layer and bring out some of the highlights in that to make it much more visible, make it look much more like a keyboard. You'll be able to see all the little keys and everything. And I can do that using an adjustment layer without touching the rest of the images. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's what I need to see. The legs, little frail, skinny legs, they're not working. This front arm, it just seems like, oh, okay, I need an arm. I'm going to throw a controller in there. And then, of course, there's no arm over here, just a wire. So I think you got some work to do. I really think you do. Now, I got to see that PSD, though, before, I should really say I need to see that PSD before I should say how much work you have to do. Because chances are, if this is set up right, you don't have much to do at all. A couple of little changes and you're done. I shouldn't say that, not done, but like well on your way to where we need to be. Because this thing we got to turn this in this week. I mean, this is it, man. All right, so that's where I'm at. If you have any questions, I'll be pulling overtime this week, so I'll be in the studio. If you need to call me, but I'll be here all week since it's approaching our final presentation. All right, thanks, Dominique.